Some one-hit wonders make you wonder why they didn't have more. These, you'll be wondering how they even got one. A synth-pop taco, a Three Stooges tribute, and a glam band called Toto Quai Low. Let's go! Number 5, I Eat Cannibals by Toto Quai Low, 1982. This British girl group dressed like the Village People crashed into a jungle-themed bachelorette party. The song is literally about eating people, but like sexy cannibalism with synthesizers. The whole thing feels like a rejected Rocky Horror number that somehow escaped containment and crawled onto the radio. They're singing, I Eat Cannibals. It's incredible. While wearing tribal headbands and doing choreography that looks like aerobics class meets National Geographic. The video features face paint, spears, and dance moves that would get you kicked out of a Zumba class. It charted in 3 countries. Humanity barely survived. Number 4, Turning Japanese by the Vapors, 1980. This was a huge hit, and absolutely nobody was quite sure what it meant. The rumors said it was a metaphor for something you do alone in your bedroom. The band denies it to this day, which honestly just makes it weirder. You've got this twitchy, paranoid new wave energy with the lead singer looking like he's having an anxiety attack while someone plays a xylophone. The whole thing sounds like the Knack if they were British and confused. MTV played it constantly, America sang along, and everyone pretended they weren't thinking what they were definitely thinking. Nothing says 1980 like confusion and eyeliner. Number 3, Puttin' on the Ritz by Taco, 1983. This is an electro-swing remix of a 1920s Irving Berlin song performed by a Dutch-Indonesian man dressed like a Victorian mortician who moonlights as a magician. Taco, yes, that's his actual stage name, took a jazz standard and threw it into a Casio keyboard, added some vocoder effects, and somehow made it work. The original video he made included dancers in blackface, which MTV immediately noped out of. So they reshot it with Taco dancing in a mirror tunnel, looking like Count Dracula's nephew at a disco. He's wearing a tux and bow tie, and an expression that says, I know this is absurd, but I'm committed. He made Irving Berlin trend on synth-pop radio. That's the tweet. Number 2, Mexican Radio by Wall of Voodoo, 1983. This isn't satire. It's sincere surrealism. Stan Ridgway's deadpan voice over a Farfisa organ talking about eating barbecued iguana in Tijuana while listening to AM radio static. The whole song sounds like what would happen if Devo took peyote in the desert and tried to tune in a radio station from 1955. The music video is pure fever dream. Old TVs showing goat heads, fire eating random lizards, and Stan looking like an insurance adjuster who wandered into a David Lynch film. It's hypnotic in the way a car crash is hypnotic. You can't look away, you can't explain it, but somehow it was on MTV every 3 hours. The song makes no sense and perfect sense simultaneously. That's peak 1983. Number 1 in the Curly Shuffle by Jump in the Saddle Band, 1983, a tribute song to the Three Stooges. Yes, really, with actual Curly Howard sound effects, nyuk-nyuks and everything. Some Chicago bar band decided what America needed was a country western homage to slapstick comedy, complete with woo-woo-woo noises and lyrics about Moe poking Larry in the eyes. It charted. It got radio play. People requested it. The video is just black and white Stooges clips synced to this abomination while the band pretends this is normal. For about 6 weeks in 1983, this briefly united the entire United States in collective slapstick nostalgia. They tried to follow it up. There was no eye poke sequel. One hit, one culturally inexplicable moment, done. That's 5 weird, one-hit wonders, and I'm barely scratching the surface of the 80s musical asylum. We haven't even talked about Fish Heads by Barnes & Barnes, or They're Coming to Take Me Away getting a remix, or that song about Pac-Man fever that was an actual top 10 hit. Want part 2? Smash that like button like Moe smacking Curly. And tell me, which one of these broke your brain the hardest? Was it the cannibals, the Japanese thing, Taco? Subscribe for more Gen X pop flashbacks, musical weirdness, and lost gems from the best worst decade. Because if we don't remember this stuff, who will? Your kids? They think music started with Spotify.